Hello YouTubers, we're going to do a double flip-up toy review, and yes, once again we're going to show you some trains. And yes, we've got some LED decorations here. We've got a snowman, and we've also got a, looks like another light-up thingy bob. I can't remember its name. And we've got a whole bunch of trains running in separate layouts. We've got the Tokyo Metro train in the middle. We've got James' red engine, who is actually still works, but I think the only problem with James is I think he still looks like he's going to have a stopover. I think he stops over because I think his wiring connection is a bit dodgy. And as Leo can video, my honest looking Australian YouTuber, who's sadly not active at the moment because the NBN service in Australia is just a total slug when I think about it. According to the Thomas collection episodes, one of the episodes, I think it was collection number 12, I think he reminded that the tender sometimes breaks away, and, you know, let me just go back to James. Yes, I think James did stop over I think the tender sometimes breaks away, and then the wires just also break away, and I think people have done home fixes like that, which is very interesting indeed. And on the back straight there, we have got Luke pulling once again the fish train, whatever it's called. I'm thinking of the Flying Kipper because of, you know, I think Henry originally pulls this train. And it's just a very nice scenery of the light-up snowman. I do have a light-up Santa. And yes, Christmas is gone. But yeah, we may have snow sometime from next week, of course. But we don't know. And in this toy review, we're going to take a look at two flip-up toys, which look very interesting indeed. But now, from the moment as I'm watching this video, and you guys watching this video, we're going to do a bit of relaxing train spotting before we can do the toy review. Oh yeah! And yes, with the trains turned on, and I think someone's inside in my bathroom. Maybe I'll do the toy reviews with these toys, you know, these two toys there, maybe somewhere downstairs. I'm actually just gonna hop downstairs here because I'm just itching for that toy review, even though you might have seen for the rest of the trains and stuff, eh? Let's see how the whole toy review can go. Like so, we just turn on the light. And apart from the train noises here, I might try and turn off the trains, maybe, but we'll try and see if this toy review goes good or bad. And we're going to take a look at these toys here. We've got the MAXI size A3 Great Blackback Girl Flock 6-pack. Now what's interesting with this product here, it costs about £19.99 or £20, but not just that. This is actually the first flip-flap toy in the Flapping Birds toy range, in the origami toy range as well. This is basically, specifically what I'm saying here, is this is basically the first flip-flap origami Flapping Birds toy review to be made during January of 2019. Well, I don't need to be specific, don't I? And it's quite a very nice product. Actually, I'm not sure how good or bad it is. Let me go ahead and take a look what this product is. There's the instructions there, as you can see there. They're all MAXI size A3 birds. And we're going to take a look at what these birds are up to. Maybe they're up to no good because they've been, they've been snitching off people's chips and stuff. Maybe if you went to the beach. And once again, the only gripe is we've got this stupid packaging. I mean, I'm just going to rip this whole, packaging. I'm just going to wrench this whole packaging. This is just sickening. But this is basically, I've actually made another one before, but I couldn't remember what it was. This is a 6-pack of these great black-backed gulls. Very big. They've got yellow beaks. They've got angry eyes. They've got, it looks like to be, the back and the wings are black, of course. They've got pink feet, which is very, very nice. And it looks pretty cool indeed to me. Very good indeed. I'll be quite honest with you, I think the best view to take a look at these magnificent seabirds is probably this area here. They all have the name Great Black-backed Gull in their booties there. The head shape is also different. And originally I was going to make them into a 5-pack because I originally had 7 pieces of A3 paper, and there's another one of these there. And okay, sometimes the wings are a bit inaccurate by the looks of it, I suppose. And I'm not sure how good or bad the way this toy is being developed, I suppose. Quite a very good looking design, I think. This is actually, sometimes these birds actually fail to work, and at other times they don't, I suppose. Look pretty cool, don't they? And they do look quite nice. Actually, before I start to continue, let me just check on the trains. Yes, I'm just going to go upstairs here, because I just don't want to have my guys, have my parents kill my trains. Very important to know. Well, I've just turned off James for a while, and I'm just going to come in and just turn off this Tokyo Metro train and Luke, because I just don't want to waste the batteries there. Now I'm just going to hop right downstairs and just continue on what I was doing. And yes, the reason why I was doing this is because I'm absolutely anxious about my models being destroyed. Now I'm actually just going to probably place it on this section here, so that I can review the birds much better than what I've actually done in the first place. This is what we have. I've got a stool there as a tripod, which is very, very nice indeed. I'm not sure how good or bad I'm speaking towards camera here. Look, this great black girl is massive. I mean, look at the size of this thing. I've actually already had made A2 size and A1 size Flapping Bird toys before, but I don't know when you're going to see them. I'm not sure, I suppose, but this is 2019, guys. It's not 2018 anymore. I've actually started to make videos in 2018. I think it was around December of last year, and these birds, well, they weren't really here. I think the first Flapping Bird product I reviewed was the European White Stork product, which was very amazing indeed. Pretty amazing toys. I mean, just look at that very big, heavy looking bills there. I mean, they just look like a real bully of the sea, or the king of the sea, because they're probably one of the largest seagulls in the world. Oh yeah. Now what about these two guys there, right in the background there? I'll just come in and grab these birds here, and yes, they do look pretty nice, don't they? As it just goes to show you how amazing these gulls are. It looks pretty amazing, and it's nice to see that these toys are back again. In fact, the last products that were made, I think there were 2 pigeon products. I'm not sure if you're going to see them in another video, but I might try and do my best. And but nevertheless, these gulls aren't really gullible at all, no pun intended. They look really awesome indeed. However, the only gripe I can see with these gulls is actually black chalk in them, which is actually pretty strange. And what's quite weird is that great black-backed gulls tend to be clear-headed all year round, especially during winter time. But I've actually noticed that some great black-backed gulls in real life still have the dirty brown streaking on their heads, which is very interesting indeed. Well, time to just go ahead and grab the packaging, because I just want to repack the great black-backed gulls and just focus on the next item, which is the flat spinning tops 5-pack. Well, let me just come in and try and repack the birds in here. It's actually quite hard talking through there, but it's actually quite a very nice feature when you just go ahead and just talk about what's new and what's old. Actually I might have to show you while I'm actually repacking, because if you don't show toys which are being repacked, that's going to be a fail. And we're going to take a look at this one here. the flat spinning tops 5-pack. This one here has got an image of a spinning top which is flat. What's that? It looks like a combination of a Pokeball and the Portuguese flag. Actually, it is a Portuguese flag, but it looks a bit. And £7.99 or £8. I know my Portuguese viewers may inspect me. And there's a Scottish flag version here. And there's also 2 more spinning top thingy bobs there. And we'll read the information there. Oh, it says you can turn any model by, it's a spinning top over and spin it. And it also says on the bottom here, it says you can also throw, at spinning. You can also throw it spinning, which is very interesting, I suppose. So it's not like one of these viral fidget spinner toys, which is, it's a good enough find, because when I think of fidget spinners, when I think of these ones first, these aren't spammy, whereas fidget spinners are more like to do with spammy stuff. And compared to these, fidget spinners are like, they're just cheap, and they're also, they're also fun as well. I mean, they're just not that bad. I mean, these guys, the flat spinning tops 5-pack product, it just doesn't look too bad. I know it's not that posh compared to the fidget spinners, but I do know that these are more acceptable than these fidget spinners, especially in schools or any workplace, I suppose. Well, I'm going to come in and just go ahead and do a bit of retching, unpacking it. It's just really a nightmare when you just come in and do one of the roughest and one of the readiest unpackings I've got. And this product actually says it's easy to share. So yes, you can actually give these little fidget spinner thingy bobs away. And they do look nice. And I might probably put them down somewhere like that. And I think it's going to be a real struggle to show you what these spinning tops would actually do. Okay, there's 5 different colour variations on these. So yes, I'll show you these all. And I'll grab the remaining 2. There's one which looks like the Pokeball, and there's one which looks like dragon fruit flesh. In fact, it does look like dragon fruit. Wait, did I just say flute as in fruit? Well, yes, I actually just want to pronounce words. It's fruit. It's an F-R-U-I-T, not, it's not the instrument name, flute. I'm saying fruit, not fruit. Well, yes, I did say fruit. I'm actually saying not flute, but in a very mispronounced way. Well, let's go ahead and just spin these and see what they do. Okay, I'm just going to do the girl one first. It looks pretty nice indeed, and it's just a pretty rough and ready spinning though. Yes, it's just pretty nice. I've actually copied this via a YouTuber named Joe Nakashima. Go to his channel, right in the description down below, and I think I've copied these models very easily, I suppose. And this is actually a very basic template. I've actually copied this to look like the one that Joe Nakashima used. It's actually quite a very nice one. And here's this one here, which looks like the combination of a Pokeball and the Portuguese flag. Let's give this one a spin. And there's also another feature here that you can actually throw it and they actually spin. And there's a Pokeball version here, which is, oh, look at that. This is actually pretty nice when you have this. Oh, look at that. This is actually very clever. There's a very nice Pokeball version here of this beautiful spinning top. And there's also the Scottish flag one. How could you never be proud to be Scottish and American? Oh yeah, eh? Maybe I just feel like, patriotism can be a good thing or a bad thing on, on Flip Like Toys or anything else, because when I have patriotism, it can be a bad thing because it may be related to racism, or I'm just speaking in a very, very, well, intrinsic way in a sense, but maybe in a very atrocious way. But these, whether they are, I would say these flat spinning tops look pretty nice indeed. And yes, what I might do is I might probably throw these straight in the bin. And yes, I'm just going to probably repack them all. And it's just so sad to see that we're going back to this brown envelope syndrome. And I think it's just absolutely bad, because when I just unpack stuff like that, it really makes YouTubers just want to walk away from just, look at my toys and just see how good or bad they are. I mean, it's just a poor show, and how many times do I actually see this? I mean, this is just like the beginning. This is just like the beginning, the European White Stork video, where I've actually unpacked the products in a very nasty way. And there's also that Western Seagull product it was also crappy as well with the way the packaging was designed. But the Flapping Bird toys, they were brilliant, and so was the Great Black Girl products. They were absolutely brilliant. You can't fake that look. Like, you know, look at the detail on this bird. And I'm actually asking you, does that look like a realistic Great Black Girl to you? Well, my feeling is it would probably say yes, apart from the feet colour shade of pink. You know, it's a different shade of pink, and I just don't mind it. It's actually quite nice. And if I bring another one here, that's also a nice one here. I know there's a bit of, you know, there's a little bit of chipping, a black chipping of chalk, or whatever it is, pastel, on the beak, I suppose. But they do look nice. Nevertheless, these birds look absolutely nice, and I don't know how good or bad, I'm just saying it. Like, I'm not criticising for whatever, I'm just saying, but that's just the way I tend to see things in another way. Whoops, sorry for wasting time about the seagulls there. Maybe I shouldn't be squabbling with them. That's how you call a squabble, seagulls. And yes, I'm actually just going to do an early sign off because my mum is still working on my bathroom, just cleaning up the whole toilets and stuff, which really stinks a lot. So anyways, I hope you had a very, very maxi thanks for watching, and bye for now. That's actually the first attempt. And if you like this video, please give a like, subscribe for more YouTube videos, which actually come about, you know, flip up toys and origami toys. And I've got to tell you what, this is actually going to be really amazing, and you're also going to be amazed by the way I actually make toys. So anyways, I hope my dialogue was actually a lot much more better than the other videos I produced. So anyways, this is my second time. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.